here's our 97 Honda Civic two-door hatchback. We're currently having clutch issues, so I called around to see how much it would cost to get the clutch replaced. The quotes came to around $1,000 average, and so I decided that that was way too much, so I'm gonna do it myself. So hopefully this video is series is informative and you can learn from it. Okay, we're all set. I got the car in the shop, so I'm going to pop the hood so I can take a peek at the engine. Then I'll set up the hoist and lift the car up to look underneath. So there's the engine. The slave cylinder is right down there. And the master cylinder. Before I can do much of an inspection, I need to take off the dust cover. The dust cover is held on by 10mm nuts and bolts, approximately 10 of them. Try not to lose them. Once all the fasteners are out, the dust cover will just pop off and you can set it aside for later. A quick inspection shows a broken axle boot on the outer passenger side axle, and a nasty oil leak on the engine appears to be coming from the oil pan, but we'll have to check out those later. I'm going to take out the clutch slave cylinder so I can see if it's working properly. So looks like I need some 12mm. 2 12mm bolts that we have to get out. And then this boot pops out of there and slides out of the seems a little loose, but we'll take off the dust cover on the front here. Looks like that comes off with some 12mm and a 13mm. Looks like luckily the exhaust is in the way to get to that other bolt over there. A little lubricant on the rusty bolts never hurts. That appears to be a 14mm. I forgot Japanese cars try and go with even fasteners instead of odd fasteners. That's my dad over there whining at us. He's working on an exhaust pipe for a generator. I was hoping I wouldn't have to take the exhaust off for this. Did I already say that?
Nope.
But it looks like I'm going to have to in order to get to this little tiny bolt holding the dust cover on. The bolts for the exhaust manifold are way up inside here. On this car I appear to have two 17mm nuts and another bolt. Well, I have to admit I messed up on the order of removal of the exhaust manifold. I should have taken the front bolts off first, then the rear spring bolts, then the transmission mount bolts. You'll see what happens whenever I get to that point and the exhaust kind of falls down. It's funny. Probably should take these apart in a different order. So now I can get to this bolt that is covered up by the exhaust. Again, that's a 12mm. The 10mm to take out the little dust cover bolts. Looks like Honda was smart and they used a 10mm on the front and a 12mm on the back. So then the dust cover just pulls down out of here. Looks like there was some oil dripping in out of there.